Air Force Global Strike Command is a major command of the United States Air Force, headquartered at Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. AFGSC provides combat-ready forces to conduct strategic nuclear deterrence and global strike operations in support of combatant commanders. Air Force Global Strike Command is the direct descendant unit of the Cold War-era Strategic Air Command. It holds the lineage, history and honors of SAC. Overview. Air Force Global Strike Command was established for the improvement of the management of the USAF portion of the United States' nuclear arsenal, which accounts for two-thirds of America's nuclear deterrent. It assumed responsibility for the nuclear-capable assets of Air Force Space Command on 1 December 2009 and the nuclear-capable assets of Air Combat Command on 1 February 2010. Its creation was outlined in the recommendations of the investigation following the 2007 United States Air Force nuclear weapons incident. The command was activated 7 August 2009, at Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. The mission of Air Force Global Strike Command is to develop and provide combat-ready forces for nuclear deterrence and global strike operations. Safe, secure, effective, to support the President of the United States and combatant commanders. AFGSC consists of over 31,000 personnel assigned to 9 wings, 2 geographically separated squadrons and 1 detachment in the continental United States and deployed to locations around the globe. Changes to the AFGSC units began with the announcement of the 377th Air Base Wing's realignment in December 2014. In mid-April 2015, Air Force Times reported that B-1 bombers from Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota and IS Air Force Base in Texas will be joining their long-range B-2 and B-52 bomber counterparts under a single Air Force command as part of a leadership shift announced Monday. This means that 2 bomb wings formerly under Air Combat Command will shift into AFGSC. The units came under the command on 1 October 2015. Units. The command has a worldwide area of responsibility as a subordinate component command of United States Strategic Command. AFGSC is one of 2 USAF component commands in the USSTRATCOM, the other being Air Force Space Command. Installations assigned to AFGSC include Barksdale Air Force Base, Malmstrom Air Force Base, Minot Air Force Base, Warren Air Force Base, Dyess Air Force Base, Ellsworth Air Force Base, Kirtland Air Force Base, and Whiteman Air Force Base. 8th Air Force Headquarters, 8th Air Force, Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. 8th Air Force is designated as U.S. Strategic Command's Task Force 204, providing on-alert, combat-ready forces to the President of the United States. The mission of the mighty 8th is to safeguard America's interests through strategic deterrence and global combat power. 8th Air Force controls long-range nuclear-capable bomber assets throughout the United States and overseas locations. Its flexible, conventional and nuclear deterrence mission provides the capability to deploy forces and engage enemy threats from home station or forward, positioned, anywhere, anytime. The 8th Air Force motto is Deterrence Through Strength. Global Strike on Demand. The Missouri Air National Guard's 131st Bomb Wing is an associate unit of the 509th Bomb Wing at Whiteman, flying the B-2A Spirit. If federalized, it is gained by 8th Air Force. The Air Force Reserve Command's 307th Bomb Wing is an associate unit of the 2D Bomb Wing at Barksdale AFB, flying the B-52H Stratofortress. If activated, it is gained by 8th Air Force. The Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit is a long-range nuclear and conventional stealthy bomber. The bomber can fly at high subsonic speeds at altitudes that can reach 50,000 feet. Its unrefueled range is at least 6,000 nautical miles. The B-2 brings massive firepower, in a short time, anywhere on the globe through the most challenging defenses. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is a long-range, nuclear and conventional heavy bomber that can perform a variety of missions. The bomber can fly at high subsonic speeds at altitudes reaching 50,000 feet. It has an unrefueled combat range in excess of 8,800 miles. It can carry precision-guided ordnance with worldwide precision navigation. The Boeing B-1B Lancer is a long-range strategic bomber capable of flying intercontinental missions without refueling. It is a highly versatile, multi-mission weapon system, carrying the largest payload of both guided and unguided weapons in the Air Force inventory for theater operations. The B-1B's synthetic aperture radar is capable of tracking, targeting and engaging moving vehicles as well as self-targeting and terrain-following modes. In addition, an extremely accurate global positioning system-aided inertial navigation system enables aircrews to navigate without the aid of ground-based navigation aids as well as engage targets with a high level of precision. 20th Air Force Headquarters, 20th Air Force, Francis E. Warren Air Force Base, Wyoming. 20th Air Force is responsible for maintaining and operating the Air Force's Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Force, designated as USSTRATCOM's Task Force 214. 20th Air Force provides on-alert, combat-ready ICBMs to the President of the United States. The ICBMs are on 24-hour, 365-day alert and are ready to launch on any given day. AFGSC's 20th Air Force is the Air Force's lead command for and largest operator of UH-1N helicopters. The UH-1N supports ICBM operations in missile fields controlled by F.E. Warren, Malmstrom and Minot Air Force bases. In 2015, the 582d Helicopter Group was activated to supervise the 3 UH-1 squadrons. History. C. Strategic Air Command for history. Prior to 2009, following the 2007 United States Air Force nuclear weapons incident when 6 AGM-129 air-launched cruise missiles, each loaded with a W-80-1 variable yield nuclear warhead, were mistakenly loaded onto a B-52H at Minot AFB and transported to Barksdale AFB in the 2008 incident in which 4 Mk-12 forward section re-entry vehicle assemblies were mistakenly shipped to Taiwan. Former Secretary of Defense James R. Schlesinger led an investigation into the status of U.S. Air Force nuclear surety. Secretary Schlesinger's recommendation was the creation of a single major command under which all Air Force nuclear assets should be placed for better accountability. On 24 October 2008, the Secretary of the United States Air Force, Michael Donnelly, announced the creation of the Air Force Global Strike Command as a new Air Force Major Command, along with Air Force Space Command at Peterson Air Force Base, Colorado. AFGSC is one of 2 Air Force component commands reporting to United States Strategic Command at Offutt. The new command began operations in August 2009. Combining the nuclear-capable strategic bomber force previously operated by Air Combat Command and the land-based Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Force previously operated by Air Force Space Command. ACC and AFSPC had assumed said responsibilities following the 1992 inactivation of Strategic Air Command. The USAF currently has 20 B-2 Spirit and 57 B-52 Stratofortress bombers and 3 missile wings of Minuteman III ICBMs that are designated as nuclear-capable. When needed for conventional missions, the B-2 and B-52 bombers will be reassigned to regional commands. Although formally assigned a nuclear mission, the Rockwell B-1 Lancer bomber force transitioned to a strictly conventional mission force and was retained in Air Combat Command. In November 2008, the USAF announced plans to start a 4th B-52 squadron at Minot Air Force Base to support Air Force Global Strike Command. The USAF added that all the nuclear-capable bombers of what is now 8th Air Force, and command of all ICBMs, of what is now in 20th Air Force, will report to this single new command. This action was accomplished on 3 September 2009, when the 69th Bomb Squadron reactivated at Minot Air Force Base. The command's 55-member preliminary team, commanded by Major General James Kowalski, began operations at Bolling Air Force Base on 12 January 2009. The team was charged with finding a location for the new headquarters and transitioning the assigned units into the new command. In April 2009, the preliminary team selected Barksdale Air Force Base as the headquarters for the new command. Donnelly stated that the factors which contributed to the selection of Barksdale over the other candidate bases were its connection to the 8th Air Force, a slightly larger Air Operations Center, and the base's hosting of the 11th Bomb Squadron, which trains B-52 aircrews and will be adding special emphasis on nuclear training. On 16 April 2009, United States Secretary of Defense Robert Gates announced that Air Force Lieutenant General Frank G. Klotz was nominated to be the first commander of the Global Strike Command. Prior to his assignment to AFGSC, Lt. Gen. Klotz was the Assistant Vice Chief of Staff and Director of the Air Force Staff. On 18 June, after an environmental assessment finding of no significant impact, Barksdale Air Force Base was announced as the permanent location for AFGSC. On 7 August 2009, the command officially became active with Lt. Gen. Klotz assuming command of the organization. The headquarters staff includes 900 people, and reached full operational capability by 30 September 2010. 20th Air Force, the service's missile organization, came under the new command on 1 December 2009, and 8th Air Force, the bomber component, came under the command on 1 February 2010. Lineage. Established as Continental Air Forces on 13 December 1944. Activated on 15 December 1944. Redesignated Strategic Air Command on 21 March 1946 and activated on 1 June 1992, redesignated as Air Force Global Strike Command, and activated on 7 August 2009. Assignments: United States Army Air Forces, 15 December 1944. United States Air Force, 26 September 1947 to 1 June 1992. United States Air Force, 7 August 2009 present. Stations: Washington, District of Columbia, 15 December 1944. Bolling Air Force Base, District of Columbia, by 1946. Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland, 21 October 1946. Offutt Air Force Base, Nebraska, 9 November 1948 to 1 June 1992. Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana, 7 August 2009 present. Aircraft and missiles: Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit, Boeing B-52H Strata Fortress, Bell UH-1N Twin Huey, LGM-30G Minuteman III, B-1B Lancer,